Before killing anyone, he called the sheriff to taunt him and said he was about to strike again. Truth, the sheriff was his real target. As the killer raised his gun, he saw two women walk up to the sheriff. One of them patted the sheriff on the shoulder, and the killer guessed she was his wife. He even said,
"By the way, you have a very pretty wife."
And the sheriff's reaction confirmed it. Then the assassin shot her before the sheriff could reach her. Chaos followed. This was revenge for the sheriff ruining his plans. And what made it worse for the sheriff was that his wife had to tell him she was pregnant that night. She died in his arms. At her bull, the killer returned, sitting in a car at the roadside, watching distance, and even sketching a portrait of the sheriff. He took pleasure torturing his enemies. After the funeral, the sheriff started preparing his. He refused to sit back after watching his wife die in front. He was determined to kill the murderer himself. It was his duty, her husband. At the same time, the killer was planning his next attack, aware that the sheriff was already hunting him down. Back at the station, studying the sketch the killer had left at the scene, the sheriff noticed a hidden It revealed who the next target was. The team acted fast, rushed to protect the new target, a city planning director, before it was too late. The sheriff quickly informed his superiors and asked for armed backup. While the killer was already near the director, he took a rectangular box from his trunk. It clearly held weapons. A large number of officers arrived at the federal courthouse soon after, anticipating Rector's arrival. They locked down nearly the entire area. Nothing could get through, not even a fly, let alone the killer. Everyone thought the assassin would give up, but to everyone's surprise, he showed up where no one expected. He pulled out special tools connected to the train's system, inserted a decoder, and started hacking the controls. Passengers nearby noticed something was wrong and told him to stop. The assassin didn't hesitate. He pulled out his gun and fired. A kid, scared and begging for mercy, was shot in the knees. Then the killer took a bar from his bag, jammed it between the train door's handles, and activated his hacked program. The doors opened automatically. At the same time, the motorcade of the City Planning Bureau chief arrived at the courthouse. The assassin opened a case containing a rocket launcher, quickly loaded and locked it in place using the bar for support. He waited for the train to get closer. As soon as it passed by, he fired. A huge fireball loaded, destroying everything around it, taking out the bureau chief last.
Can you guess the title of this movie in comments below? And don't forget to follow, like and share for more.